Hey everybody, CJ Van Slightman, CJ Goes Live. Today, I want to talk to you guys about diabetes. And if you've been on the channel for a while, you know that last year, in the spring, I caught diabetes, and it was totally unexpected. Not really. I kind of knew what was going on. My brother died from diabetes. My mother has diabetes. My grandmother died from diabetes. So I guess it was only fair that I caught the diabetes. But the one thing I've been able to do that they weren't able to do, and this is something very serious and personal to me, guys. And if you're out there, thanks for tuning in, by the way. I know I don't come on regularly anymore, and I don't do those crazy grocery store videos as much as I used to. Priorities have kind of changed. And I think I've kind of beat them with the stick like a dead horse. But the reason why I wanted to come on today, and something very personal for me, is I get asked quite a bit, at least once a week or twice a week, how are you maintaining? Because when I went into the hospital, my blood sugar was close to 600. My A1C was at 14.5, and a year and a half later, going on 2 years, I've been able to maintain a resting blood sugar of around 90 and an A1C of around 5.1 consistently. And before I was diagnosed with diabetes, I weighed about 245 pounds. Yeah, I know. And I went all the way down to 175. I wasn't trying. I just got sick. So if any of you are out there right now who are pre-diabetic, I urge you don't want to become diabetic, trust me, because you have to change your whole life and then you got to stick with it. So like I was a fast food junkie. Every fast food I saw, there wasn't enough fast food in the world. I would eat anything that was fast food. I love fast food, so I loved it so much. All the fats and all the fried stuff, and that's why I got fat, and that's why I got diabetes. So changing my diet was not as hard as a lot of people think it's going to be. I switched to keto. Everything is keto. And if you go back, watch some of my grocery store videos, I used to laugh at people. I'm like, who buys $6 loaves of bread? Who's buying these $12 little tiny pizza? Well, now I know. Now I know why. So the last few videos I did, I could accommodate for that, right? And I could say to people, listen, yeah, I understand what you're going through now. But what I've done is I've cut out the sugars, because I go in the grocery store now and I cringe when I see people shopping. I see what's in their cart and I'm like, dear Lord, God save them. They know not what they do and what they're doing to their kids. And now you're getting 10-year-old kids with type 2 diabetes. Come on now. What I do is I cut out the sugar. I cut out most fruits, because fruits are packed with sugar. And I can give a list, or I can do a follow-up video. I've done a lot of them for Facebook and for TikTok, and I explain to people like what they should be eating. Like I said, you cut out all the carbs. Forget it. No carbs. Not in the United States. In Europe and places overseas, you can eat some carbs because they're not like poison like they are here in the States. They're straight poison here. Also, fasting. That's my number one secret. I fast. And most people I talk to are like, oh yeah, it's not good for you. You gotta eat. No, you don't gotta eat. You don't gotta eat nothing. That's a myth. That's what the FDA and the USDA and all the DAs and ADAs and all that stuff want you to believe. It's a fallacy. It's not real. So my system that I work with is 16 hours minimum, no food. Last week I did 2 16s, and then you get 8 hours to eat. So you can eat not like a pig. Don't eat like a wild animal for 8 straight hours. You eat your keto, and you stay away from certain things. You eat your sugar-free peanut butter and stuff like that, like I do, or you eat tuna fish or eat crab. And obviously, don't go Burger King. Don't go to Pizza Hut through your 8 hours. Maybe once a month, that can be a little treat for you or your family. Don't stay away from buffets. But what you got to do, if you want to maintain, and I see these stupid TikTok videos and Facebook videos of people saying you can cure diabetes. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't make your pancreas rework. But what you can do is you can take supplements like berberine and cinnamon, and if you're on metformin or if you're on Janumet, then I would suggest you keep taking it and talk with your doctor. But what I did was, to come off of my medications, was I just started lowering my doses, and I started supplementing, and the doctor was like, I don't think you should do that. Well, kind of proof is in the pudding, because my blood sugar is stable. And when I say stable, I usually wake up around 80 or 90, and then I'll eat something and I'll go to like 135. And then if I eat something, because you start to eat like more normal after a year or whatever, you start to eat more normal like you used to, and that can be the kiss of death. You start thinking, yeah, I can eat pasta, I can eat like a whole fucking pizza. Can't do that stuff. You can. You're going to get fat. Your blood sugar is going to go crazy. You're probably going to go blind. They're going to cut your feet off at some point. You're going to get, your legs are going to have tension in it, and you're going to get pulmonary issues. My cousin's a doctor. He's a heart doctor, pulmonary specialist in Miami, actually. And he's the one who told me to also have the heart healthy diet. So if you're watching your blood sugar, you got to also watch the fats, the saturated fats that you take in, and your calories. It's like a whole package. You know what I mean? So diabetes saved my life, because I probably would have been dead by now. A heart attack would have killed me if it wasn't this diabetes stuff. But the diabetes has really put me in check, and it's trained me. And I never got mad about it. I never got down about it like my brother did. He died over it because he refused to take his medications. He just figured, it's going to go away, and I can eat a bag of fries every single night, and I can eat pizza every second day. He was wrong. It didn't work out for him. So I learned from that situation. And if you have family that's diabetic or pre-diabetic, please share this video and share the message with them. And if you guys like the video, because it doesn't really translate to very many views. I see a lot of skips, and people watch it. They'll watch the gloom and doom stuff for 29 minutes that I make, but then they won't spend the time, 5, 6, 7 minutes to become educated for them, either for themselves or for a loved one. And there's 60 million people that are diabetic, pre-diabetic, probably another 20 or 30 in this country, just in this country, walking around like I was probably for years and had no clue, or was in denial, kind of knew, but was like, it's no big deal. It'll take care of itself. Please speak to your doctor when you go in to get your yearly checkup. I ask friends and family now, did you get your glucose tested? Some of them say yeah, and some say no. And I'm like, why wouldn't you? If you're getting all the tests done anyway, you might as well get your glucose tested. So at the end of the day, guys, I just wanted to share this video with you and let you know how I've been progressing, and I feel amazing. I fell off a ladder. I fell off a roof last Friday. Cut myself all up, my knees, my feet. Both my shoulders got banged up. Both my knees were swollen. You know what? I still didn't feel as bad as before I was a diabetic. And I think it has a lot to do with my diet. But like I was saying before I cut this off, last week I did 2 16-hour fasts, and then I did a 32-hour fast, and then I did a 39-hour fast. And that was over, I think, 8 days that I did that. If you guys can even do 16, I'm telling you, you're on your way to keeping your A1C low and keeping your heart healthy. Cut out the carbs, the junk food, the Doritos, all the pastas and all that stuff. You'll thank me later. Love you guys. Talk soon.